Oh. You ever ate a fruit that was so good and so juicy that it just made you want to moan? No? Oh. Well, this is awkward. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joe Brown, like the judge, no relation, and welcome to my world. In this video, we're going to talk about the cleverest way that I've gotten a girl's number. Now, let me start off by saying this girl was gorgeous. And not only was she gorgeous, but she was blonde too, which is weird because the white girls that I go after, they typically be brunette. Like, it's rare that I go after a blonde girl, but nah, this girl was blonde and she was bad as hell too. Now, let's get one thing straight before we continue this video, because I already know there's going to be that one person that got something to say. I am a woman-loving man, alright? I love women, and I don't discriminate either. I like black girls, I like white girls, I like Latinas, I like Asian women. I even tried to mess with a Pakistani girl until I found out she was married. For the sake of this video, we're going to call this girl Buffy, because she looked a lot like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This story takes place, it was my third year of college, and it was our very first day of my creative writing class. So you know the typical, the professor makes you stand up and introduce yourself in front of the entire class and give facts about yourself and stuff like that. That's what we did that day, right? So I had already made myself known by the time it gets to me. So I stand up, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's up everyone? My name is Joe. Right after I said my name is Joe, I hear, hi Joe, I'm Buffy. When she said that, I look at her, right? And I said, shut up. So after that, the teacher made us stand up and we did this exercise where he would say something, and if it applies to us and another person, then we would have to go talk to him. So me and Buffy started talking to each other, and she was telling me how she really enjoys reading and writing. Now remember that, because that's key in this story. Now, one thing about Buffy was she was intimidatingly gorgeous. Now, I know intimidatingly is not a word, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to make it a word. Yeah, Buffy was intimidatingly gorgeous. She was so gorgeous that I was intimidated to talk to her. Now, don't get me wrong, I talked to her a lot in class, but the class that we had, it was 3 hours long and it was once a week. So I only saw her once a week for 3 hours. And majority of the 3 hours was basically the professor teaching us, right? I'm like, I gotta find a way to talk to this girl outside of class. In order for me to do that, that requires me getting her number. So I would always hype myself up like, bro, today's the day. Like, you got to get this girl's number. You got to get this girl's number. And when I came close to getting this girl's number, I would always chicken out at the last minute. Now, this happened for 3 weeks straight. Yeah, you're probably not going to get this girl's number this way. So you got to think of another way. And I thought to myself, the first day that we met, she told me that she really enjoys reading and writing. So I said, okay, it's only one way that I can get this girl's number. I gotta write this girl a letter. And that's exactly what I did. Now, I didn't write her just any old letter. No, I gotta think outside of the box. I gotta make this like a research paper. I gotta give my attention grabber, my thesis, my body, and my conclusion. So this letter was about 3 pages, all right? It wasn't a full 3 pages, but it was still 3 pages. The first page was my attention grabber, right? And my attention grabber said, the next time you get into an argument with your parents and they try to call you a liar, what I want you to do is I want you to look them in their eyes and I want you to say, Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, and I'm a liar, and walk away like a boss. I promise you, 10 times out of 9, you just made the situation a lot worse. This has absolutely nothing to do with what I'm about to talk about. And if you're not interested in what I have to say, then throw this paper away. But if you are interested in what I have to say, flip to the next page. You see that, fellas? I gave her options. Options is key. She flips to the next page. Attention grabber, check. Now it's time for my introduction / thesis. And for that, I put a simple fact about me. Now, I made the fact about me simple. What I put was, I do not do drugs. But for some reason, a lot of people think that I do. Introduction / thesis, check. Okay, now for the body, I just made it short, sweet, and to the point. I wrote how we met and what I thought about her. And I just kept it simple. Body, check. So now it's time for my conclusion. I don't give a damn how good your paper is. If your conclusion is weak, then that takes away from the entire paper. So the way I concluded the paper was, I said, and I quote, "Don't think of this letter as a love letter. Think of this as me reaching out to a really, really great person and letting her know that she caught my eye." After that, I put, "If you did not enjoy this letter, much like I said at the very beginning, throw this away and we can forget that this ever happened. But if you did enjoy this letter, text me at 313." So yeah, that was my letter. But I ain't even gonna lie, it took me like 3 hours to write this letter. The letter itself, it only took me like 20 minutes to write. The other 2 hours and 40 minutes was me rewriting it and trying to make it as neat as possible. Now, one fact about me, is that cursive is my primary writing style. I write faster in cursive and I write better in cursive. My print is super sloppy. Nigga, do you know how much I had to go through to make sure that each cursive word that I wrote was as neat as possible? My hand had a strain for a whole day. I ain't even gonna hold you up. But after class, next day I saw her, I gave her the letter, and I got a text message that night. And the text message said, "Hi Joe, it's Buffy. I just wanted to let you know that I loved your letter. Your cursive is so amazing, and it was so bold of you to write it for me. But anyways, I just really wanted to let you know how much I appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you next week. P.S. I never once thought you did drugs." Bruh, I cannot express to you the amount of joy that I felt that night when I got that text message. So yeah, that was the cleverest way I got a girl's number. Looking back on it now, I could have just asked her for a number and I'm sure she would have gave it to me. You're probably wondering what happened to Buffy. Well, the next week I saw her, I'd asked her out and then we started dating and now we're engaged to be married. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. That girl had a whole ass boyfriend, but I still got the number though. If you enjoyed that video, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and also tell your friends about me because I make videos every week. You know, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you enjoyed my world. That is a wrap, and have a terrific week. Or not. I don't like telling people what to do. Oh!